Guys, have a seat and join me as I have some coffee and let's talk about watches.
So guys, in my recent video where I was at the airport, guys, all I saw was Rolex, Rolex, Rolex on most people's wrists. So many Rolexes that I ended up sitting next to a guy that was wearing a Rolex Datejust. It was a reference 116234. Beautiful timepiece with a navy blue dial with the Roman numeral hour markers. And guys, I sat next to this guy and I was able to strike up a conversation talking about his timepieces, which led me to come up with the idea for this video, which is that timepieces really do help people connect. It really does help with networking, because as men, there aren't too many things that we actually compliment each other on, at least for me. There's only two things I would walk up to a guy that I don't know and compliment him on. It's either his timepiece or his car. That's it. We're not like women who can walk up to each other and just compliment her like, oh, those pants look good on you. I can't walk up to a guy and tell him his pants look good on him.
Gay!
Only women could get away with that. That's kind of sus if a guy does that. But anyways, the point is that timepieces really do help people connect and network. And in this video, I'm going to talk about it. So guys, remember to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and let's just go for a walk as I discuss this topic. Let's go. So as I was saying, guys, one of the reasons why I love timepieces is because they help connect people. They help you in networking. The timepiece on someone's wrist is a great way to introduce yourself. It's a great way to make an introduction. Like the example that I had with the guy that I was sitting next to on the plane. All I said was, nice watch. And that just opened the door for us to have a conversation and make a video together. So if you're someone that's socially awkward, guys, if you're a timepiece lover, if you love watches and you see someone with a timepiece on their wrist, just walk up to the person and say, nice watch. That's the only compliment you could give a guy is on his timepiece. If that gentleman wasn't wearing that Rolex timepiece on his wrist, there was no chance that I would have said a word to this guy throughout the entire flight. Throughout the 3 hours of that flight, there wouldn't have been a word said to him. So it was just the timepiece, that Rolex Datejust 116234, that made me say something to this guy. So that's a good example for you guys to understand that, hey, a timepiece could really bring people together. And in any scenario, in any situation, in any location, it really does work. I've had other interactions where a timepiece was on someone's wrist or a timepiece was on my wrist, and the person approached or I approached and we had, conversations on timepieces, and then it goes into some other things, which could ultimately lead into like friendships or even, business deals or business type of networking. And guys, there's no other thing that brings guys together except for cars, like I said in the intro. I want you guys to comment down below and let me know if there's been any type of, situation where someone approached you while you were wearing a timepiece and it led to like a relationship, where it was like a friendship or a business deal, or if you yourself had approached somebody that was wearing a beautiful timepiece, something that you liked, and you just started a conversation and it led to more, conversation where you still talk to the person till this day. Comment down below and let me know if you have a situation like that. So guys, I'm not going to make this video too long. I want you guys to comment down below sharing your experience that you've had if someone approached you while you were wearing a timepiece, or if you started a conversation with someone that was wearing a timepiece, which led into some type of relationship of like a friendship or a business deal. I'm just going to enjoy this walk now. It's a beautiful day here in Stamford. And yeah, so guys, remember, give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and stay tuned for the next video.